What's up everyone, it's my Yard here. Now, been playing a few games on W2K15 online when the servers work and you can actually get into matches instead of waiting 10-15 minutes just to get into one game. We know all about that, and hopefully that gets fixed in 2K16. But one of the sort of good/bad things about 2K15 was the visual presentation for a lot of the match types was a lot better. I mean, the Hell in a Cell looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful in this year's game, but then it lacked certain other little characteristics. For instance, because there was no special referee or match creators type mode in 2K15, we weren't able to go through the door. Now, for those that don't know what I mean by that, the door was accessible to be opened if the special referee got himself disqualified. If he got himself disqualified, the generic referee would come down and push open the door, which was awesome. Problem was, obviously with next gen there was no special referee mode as such, so it just never materialized, which, you know, you can't help, you know. But the door is still there, you still see the graphic for it. And the cell is pretty much the same as before. You were able to, in this version anyway, fly if you were very lucky. I think it was something to do with random hit detection. But most of the time you still do a baseball slide, but you can do suicide dives, and it looks good. It doesn't look that buggy by any means whatsoever. I'm going to get knocked off to my death. That's just gotta hurt. Oh, he's going to do it to that guy as well. That's not fair. So you see the door, and if I'm right, in 2K14 on 316 PS3, you were able to walk behind and all the way around the edges of the cell on the outside to climb the top. In this version, on this iteration, you are only able to climb from where the announce table position is, and that's about it. It's quite silly, and the opponent gets up very quickly when you do a finisher through the cell door, cell wall as well, which I just never understood. Just didn't get. So it makes me wonder, with the visual improvements from 2K15, what will they do in 2K16? Could it easily be something, just add the little sort of chains that they add around the edges, you know, just, oh god, someone else fell down. I don't like to wrap up. Oh god, my spine, my buttocks, oh my buttocks. I want my big back ribs. I hope they do add the cell door feature where you could just, if you're a big guy, you could destroy the cell door if you have a finisher. That would be cool. Probably not going to happen since I thought of the idea right now, and they're never going to implement that sort of thing. It's sad that you can't go around corners full stop, but I get from a gameplay point of view, if the cell is right to the edge, it doesn't make sense to do that sort of thing. And when they fall off the cell going through an announce table, showing the physics still behind there means there's so much room in 2K16 for physics on tables in general, so I can't wait for that. Maybe they'll have the cell middle be 2 still. Maybe they'll up it to 4. Maybe they won't let you get destroyed through at all, and you'll be just stuck in that cell. Whereas the video game, and since it's happened in wrestling before, they're never going to do that. So rest assured that you'll be able to go through the cell roof again. They've never not taken it out when they've done it in a game. They're not going to start doing it now. Crazier things have happened, mind you, but we're going to assume for that one. One thing which I was trying to do on this was to try and do the catapult finishers. Now in 2K14 I knew it wasn't the case. I've still not had the chance to do it in 2K15. But the lift up option still appears. You can still lift them, but you weren't able to do the finishing part. I'm assuming that's still the case now. But it would look awesome if you could do that right at the very high point, and then you just drop, and especially on an RKO, the highest RKO ever. That'd be incredibly cool, wouldn't it? I'd say so. Yeah, I would say so. I hope Steel Cage gets a bit of a change as well. It's quite monotonous. All the match types, especially if they've been modifying the engine for weapons, we might see some real improvements. They haven't really talked about anything other than sort of generic superstar renders and clothing physics at the minute. That we're just sort of just waiting. They're not as secretive as last year. I mean, we were just oohing and ahhing for ages. But the 3 things I would want to see in a Hell in a Cell match Have it Extreme Rules underneath the ring, so choose any weapon. You can mod it. In the old 360 versions, people did an illegal mod for it. I'm assuming someone will get round to modding that on PC. Surely, gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Gotta be done. 2, being able to get out the cell door, opening the door, or even just some generic grapples where you see the door shake would be awesome. Maybe even climbing the inner cell door like Elimination Chamber. You know, be a John Morrison, climb the very top of the inner wall and just do a splat. That would be cool. That would be. This match didn't end well. It was a good match, but it ended on chair shots, and you know, it's sort of lackluster to end the match. But that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, excuse me. I shouldn't do these videos late at night. Shouldn't do them late at night. Not had the chance to do it in the shop either lately. It's been very busy with Magic the Gathering. Magic's awesome. But I'm going to try and do another countdown video, another top 10. What would you like to see? I'm probably going to do combos after seeing the Cesaro swing into RKO, because you can do it in WWE All-Stars. That combo exists. Yeah, type in 25 ways to hit the RKO WWE All-Stars and you will spot it. You will spot it. I'm pretty sure I put in that video. Pretty sure. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more W2K15 goodness, and we'll see you very soon. Very soon. Very soon. And challenge me on Xbox Live. Yeah, I get lonely. So, now, I would have won that. I let go of the pin because I didn't think that was a good ending. You know, that's it. I'm a slave for my craft. A roll-up is not going to win on this. Unless it's a Divas match, but obviously it's not a Divas match. And I mean old Diva matches. I don't mean now with the NXT Divas invading. That's a different type of thing. Now it's going to be submissions every match. Gotta love it. See you soon, folks. Bye-bye.